Imagine having to drive yourself to the ER, then coming home to make yourself soup because your husband was too busy. Most likely you're not going anywhere. You know that, he knows that, and we know that.
Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is a video of a woman who made a video post talking about how she went to the ER, to the emergency room, and by the time she went to the emergency room by herself, drove herself back home and went on to make soup for herself because she wasn't feeling fine. She was sick and that her husband was busy watching the game. And this has struck an entire conversation of how a lot of women are doing this thing and how this is a common thing that is going on. And for a lot of women, where they just have to show up, and these men, they just show up with the bare minimum. But also, it also raised a conversation of women in the comment section telling this woman that if you know you're not leaving this man alone, please leave us alone, because we've seen a lot of this type of incident that happen over and over again. And a lot of these women, they will gaslight us, the viewers, after posting things like this and tell us, oh, you people don't know the full context about our relationship. Our relationship is not as you think and all that. And the truth is that a lot of people in the comment section were not having it. They were like, you know what, if you're not going to leave him, please don't share this with us again. And I find this really interesting. Anyway, guys, let's go check out the video, people's reaction to it, and then I'll come back and share my thought. Holiday.
Imagine having to drive yourself to the ER, then coming home to make yourself soup because your husband was too busy. Had to watch the game. As much as we have begged and even pleaded with some of these women to stop sharing these terrible stories about how badly their husbands, boyfriends, and significant others treat them, they refuse to keep us out of the group chat. Most likely you're not going anywhere. You know that, he knows that, and we know that. But you had to let us know just how badly you're being treated. And as much as we, the audience, want better for you, we can't want more for you than you want for yourself. Not to mention the fact that this kind of thing doesn't just happen out of the blue. There had to have been signs and clues you overlooked during the dating process that allowed you to get here. This cannot be this man's first time mistreating you, not prioritizing you, your health, your happiness. It can't be the first time. This is why I say who you date is who you marry. A man can't be altered at the altar. Whatever you're getting when that man is dating you, he's only going to amplify that behavior. If he was neglecting you then, he's going to neglect you now. If he didn't have to become a better man to become your husband, he knows he doesn't have to be a better man to stay your husband.
Crazy is this woman is literally living out a scene from a TV show. Look at the same situation and call the midwife.
Give us the sandwiches, Beryl. They might calm our nerves.
Ow. I think it's time for me to go to hospital.
Now?
I'm having pains.
It's half time. I'll take you when the final whistle blows.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. 2025 is the year of consequences. You now see women in everyday ordinary life living out scenes that TV producers put on as the most extreme, the most barbaric. Who could imagine being with a man this horrible and abusive? It's just ordinary now.
Yeah.
What you see in the media when you see a bad husband, that's supposed to be the most extreme example, the kind that any woman is supposed to have enough sense to run away from right away. The whole point is to make you think that men's bad behavior is always going to be that cartoonishly awful, that easy to recognize. That's why it's always so over the top. It's also to make ordinary men look better by comparison. Like, oh, my husband's not so bad. He wouldn't tape over our wedding tape with the Super Bowl. He might just put a bunch of chips into a bag, but at least he didn't feed me dog food. My husband wouldn't do things like that. It's mental grooming for the women of the Western world to make them think, well, my situation is okay. I mean, I could be going through so much worse. So when women are living out the scenarios you see on TV, you know this is really the end times. Not just living out these scenarios, but laughing at them. But I do have some hope because the comments are doing exactly what they are supposed to do. I've said it before and I say it again. Women like this, they come online for 3 reasons. First off, they're either wanting to trauma bond or test the waters. Oh, everybody's husband does this, right? Yeah, girl. Tell me what your husband did to you. They want partners in suffering, or they want to find out this is not normal and they want the secret sauce that you use to turn your abusive loser into a good man. Oh, my husband used to do that all the time. Here's the special magic trick you have to use to make him act like a normal human being. Or the most common one, they want to use you to manipulate the man into acting how they want him to act. They know the guy's a jerk, and they know he's not going to change because they've been begging him to change. So they go and get hundreds of millions of views and likes and then put it in the man's face and says, everybody hates you. Everybody on the internet says you're horrible. Everybody on the internet says I should leave you. So now you better give me some evidence that you're not really that big jerk. You better show them what a nice guy you are. Buy me the gifts, take me out, treat me well, and I'll go back and tell them what a wonderful husband and, you don't understand our love and all that jazz. They want to use society's outrage as a fulcrum to leverage the man into doing what they want him to do. And I'm so glad with the response to this new crop of women doing this, because we're not having it anymore. Women are in the comments saying, if you're not going to leave him, don't bring it up. Don't come out here. They're predicting the next video is going to say, oh, you don't understand. He's really a great husband, because they've seen the process over and over. And this is why I always say you change the world by changing yourself, because nothing has changed for these women in the past few years. They're still doing the same thing, but the world around them has changed. Women are no longer giving out just this unfettered sympathy. When women show themselves pregnant and pumping the gas while their husband sits in the car, when they show themselves with the horrible lunches that their husbands have packed, when they give you that inside sneak peek into a toxic marriage, women are no longer rushing to balm their wounds and, give out all this sympathy. Oh, I left that out of the first one. When women want a trauma bond, they are often looking for this sympathy so they can get built up and, go running back to the husband for more toxicity and negative treatment. They used to come to women for a soft place to land so they could stay in that bad situation, but you are no longer providing that, and I'm so proud of you all. But that was just the first step. You still have more to do. Be warned. These women are not going out without a fight. You see them trying to change the rhetoric, trying to flip the script on you all, basically saying now, oh, well, if you're a feminist, now you have to go 50-50, or you have to do this and you have to do that, trying to make you get in collusion with your own oppression. If you speak out against accepting toxicity and negativity from men, don't fall for it. Push back against these negative narratives that are just completely false, that are basically trying to brainwash you into accepting less than the bare minimum. And I'll be talking about that later today on YT. Go check it out. And stay safe from these losers and energy suckers. Doctor's orders.
Love Cecilia, love Shawanda too. But go down in the comment section and let me know what you think about this video, people's reaction to it, because people are really not having it. So go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Please, as always, please keep it respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we'll do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts. Love to know what you guys think. So for me personally, I do agree that a lot of women, like what Cecilia said, a lot of these women, they try, we've seen it a lot of times here where they will post a video and then when we're having an outrage and all that, they come like, oh, you guys just don't understand, da 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 da. I'm happy that now we're in the point where a lot of us are like, you know what, if you're not going to leave, then stop posting it, because I do agree that a lot of these women are using this as a weapon to get these men to act right, like just to validate what they've been saying since in their marriage, in their relationship, like how you're treating me is not good enough, how you're treating me is bad. A lot of people would think you're a horrible person if they know how you treat me. So this is the evidence they have to show him, like, you see, everybody think you're horrible, so now treat me right, treat me good, not realizing that a man, like what Shawanda said, you can't change a man to treat you right. If a man in that relationship, in that courtship, is not treating you right, there's no amount of shaming you will shame him that will make him treat you right. And as women, you need to ask yourself, even when it comes to relationship, even friendship and all that. I like putting friendship in the mix because I treat my friendship like a relationship too. Is that ask yourself, nobody's perfect. Everybody have their shortcomings. Everybody have the thing. But ask yourself, this thing is this something I can live with for the rest of my life? Is this something that is meh for me, that is not a big deal, or is something that is a big deal, then I have to nag for the rest of my life? If it's something that you have to nag for the rest of your life, then remove yourself from the situation, because it is not going to change. You're just going to end up nagging, because this person is who they are. And for me, I'm of the opinion that when somebody show you who they are, let them be. People are who they are. You cannot change them from who they are to something you want. They will change if they want to change for themselves, not because you ask them to change. So when I see women on the internet, they come to try to gaslight us and make us think that we are crazy for us to tell them that leave this abusive marriage. Because what will make you post something like this and then don't expect a reaction from us? What will make you post something like this and think that we're going to like, oh, yeah, get power, get power? A lot of women in this type of relationship, they enjoy being in those relationships. They will not leave them as much as the internet will tell them to leave. But also, I do understand that some women take some time to process the entire feeling over some time, over weeks, months, years sometimes, before they get themselves out of the relationship. While other women just want to make sure that they are not local, they are not running mad, and that their feeling is validated when they hear other people tell them that this is not right, it's not a normal thing. Because some women, some of us have been in relationship where some toxic behavior and traits is seen normal, that it is not. And when we try to talk to our partner about it, it's almost like, oh, you're overreacting. But hearing other women have the conversation, it makes sense and it helps you click. There's this woman on TikTok that talked about how it was social media that helped her realize that what her husband was doing was wrong. And this is why, like, I personally, I love making content like this. I really genuinely enjoy it, because a lot of women can see their story through it and can join in the conversation and realize that this is something you should look at. You should not be treated this way. This is not how you should be treated. A lot of women don't even understand, don't even know how they want to be treated, and what are the things that is acceptable and not acceptable. What are their boundaries? What are their deal breaker? A lot of women, they don't have it. For them, the deal breaker, there's no deal breaker. For them, the price is, let me just have a man and I'm good. Like, I have man. Whatever it does, I'm going to stick it out. Especially like somewhere like in my culture, that women are being made to think that they are the ones that makes a marriage and breaks a marriage. In my society, it's been told that it's a woman that keeps a marriage. So you see these men, they go out there, they treat you like trash, they treat you like horrible things. And you see a lot of women holding it down and just keeping it together. But I feel like with the internet that we have, and we're having this type of conversation, a lot of women are waking up to their awakening. And I do hope that this woman, it's in that category, not the one that's trying to use us to make a husband become a better husband. I really hope so. But I also am of the advocate. I wouldn't tell women to stop sharing their story. I personally, I am a big advocate of, let's continue talking to each other, and we're just going to eventually liberate ourselves from that place where we're just existing rather than living. And that's it. A lot of women are just existing, they're not living. So yeah, you guys let me know what you guys think about this conversation, this story, down in the comment section. For you to be sick and then you still had to go through, like, girl, you are better off as a single mother. You're better off as a single woman. And a lot of women are in relationships like this, that they are single, but they don't even realize that they are single, that they are doing life all by themselves, and they don't even still realize that they are doing life all by themselves. Anyway, guys, go ahead and share your thoughts. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversations. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see. And that will be you supporting this channel and this girl. Yes, so go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.